Bonjour à toutes et à tous et bienvenue à cette cérémonie de collation des grades du printemps de la Faculté de génie de l'Université d'Ottawa. Welcome to the University of Ottawa's Spring Convocation for the Faculty of Engineering. A great day, a day to remember. From far and wide, from across the city and across the world, I welcome you to this virtual ceremony, one that will bring us together in celebration of your achievements, your determination, and most importantly, your graduation. Je m'appelle Karine Inzer et je suis professeure et vice-doyenne à la recherche de la Faculté de génie. Je serai votre maître de cérémonie dans ce contexte virtuel. Un contexte qui jusqu'à récemment était assez inhabituel, mais qui nous est maintenant plutôt familier, peut-être même trop. Je suis très heureuse de vous accueillir aujourd'hui sur les terres non cédées du peuple algonquin pour la cérémonie de la collation des grades. Commençons. Let's get started. Convoqué par le chancelier, par le recteur et vice-chancelier et par le Sénat de l'Université, la Faculté de génie de l'Université d'Ottawa est ici réunie pour la collation des grades. Summoned by the Chancellor, by the Presidents and Vice-Chancellor, and by the Senate of the University, the Faculty of Engineering of the University of Ottawa has now assembled in convocation. Whenever we gather for an important event at the University of Ottawa, it is our custom to offer an Indigenous affirmation in support of the principles of reconciliation, a reconciliation that is needed more than ever in the wake of the horrific discovery of the remains of 215 Indigenous children at the site of the former Kamloops Indian Residential School. On behalf of the University of Ottawa, I want to acknowledge the great sorrow emanating from this tragedy and offer my deepest condolences, in particular to you Ottawa's Indigenous students, faculty, staff, and alumni. We stand in solidarity with all who seek justice for Indigenous peoples in Canada. Here is our affirmation. We pay respect to the Algonquin people, who are the traditional guardians of this land. We acknowledge their long-standing relationship with this territory, which remains unceded. Nous rendons également hommage à tous les peuples autochtones qui habitent Ottawa, qu'ils soient de la région ou d'ailleurs au Canada. Nous reconnaissons les gardiens des savoirs traditionnels jeunes et âgés. Nous honorons aussi leurs courageux dirigeants d'hier, d'aujourd'hui et de demain. In recognition of our location on the ancestral territory of the Algonquin people, allow me to introduce Della Menes, a member of the U-Ottawa Indigenous Education Council from the Algonquins of Pikwon-Kanagan First Nation, and William Dick, the Cultural Resource Officer and Language Learner of the Omanmi Winine Pimonji Walwin Algonquin Way Cultural Center.
Kwe. My name is Della Maness, and I'm the Manager of Education for the Algonquins of Pikwok-Nagan First Nation. I am also a member of the University of Ottawa Indigenous Education Council. I would like to thank the University of Ottawa, parents, family members, friends, and especially our graduating students for this special invitation to say a few remarks. My role is to support our students from JK to post-secondary for my community. I know all about the obstacles that students face. We each have our strengths and weaknesses in different areas. This past 12 to 15 months, we've been faced with a new obstacle. Life is about adapting to changes. We do not like changes. It takes us out of our comfort zone, but we adjust to the changes. And that is what our students have done. We are in a world that only seemed to be portrayed in movies. We are now part of that movie. But one thing that stands out, our families, our friends, our professors, our school staff, and our classmates were there with us all the way. The proof is in front of us. Our graduates, you have succeeded. As you move forward to your future jobs, becoming part of the Zoom world, remember, you are not alone. I would like to take a moment to say a few special words for our Indigenous students. We send out a special recognition to you, your parents, families, and your communities. You have made them proud. You are the future for your community. Build strong connections and find solutions as we work together with our Indigenous and non-Indigenous people. You are role models for your communities. All students today are role models. Congratulations, graduates. Be healthy, be safe, and good luck in your future endeavors. Miigwech.
Kwe kakana, aname kagewen. Kiche odina, odawang ki omba konagade, ega wikad ka migawanawang, mamawanini ashnabe waki. Nawi kikaninda moki min, eyo Ottawa University atea ga wikad ka migawanawang anishnabe waki anishnabeg. Nawi manaji yananig, anishnabeg, maya minjid, natam pemadazajig. Ondaje a king kaye nibing ondaje kichis sibing. Pemadazajig, mama wanini nishnabe, kagege, kameg ki a big ondaje a king. Oda nishnabe was in a winawa, opimaju winawa, ogi nani gadjichiga danawa. Nanaja ko nangama yo abanis. Nawi manaji yan nanig, anishnabe kaye, enishnabe, mizowe kamig. Nongom nawi minawana gozawin, kisha bo gikana mo gozawin, nongom kicha kijigud. Kidad don gaje, ayana mikagawin, kinawa kaye kido demag miigwech akanawia.
Merci, miigwech. Callan Rovinescu's career is marked by many achievements. Notably, he served as the CEO of Air Canada until recently for over a decade. However, long before that, he was where you are today, about to embark on his career as a new graduate of the University of Ottawa. Aujourd'hui, il est avec nous dans son rôle de chancelier de l'Université d'Ottawa. Chaque année, le chancelier s'adresse aux étudiants dans le cadre des cérémonies de la collation des grades, afin de leur offrir ses félicitations et de leur souhaiter bon succès dans leurs projets d'avenir. Now, please welcome the Chancellor of the University of Ottawa, Callan Rovinescu, for his address to the graduating class.
Chères finissantes, chers finissants, many years ago, in fact just over 40, on a spring day much like today, I too attended a convocation ceremony and graduated from the University of Ottawa. I remember that I received my diploma with a sense of excitement and emotion, a feeling that I was standing on the threshold of a vast future that was close at hand, yet still quite unknown. Au cours des décennies qui ont suivi, le monde a connu des changements pratiquement inimaginables. À l'époque, l'Internet et les ordinateurs personnels n'existaient à peu près pas. Le télécopieur a gagné en popularité pour ensuite disparaître avec l'avènement du courriel. Et maintenant, nous sommes à l'ère de TikTok. Pendant cette période de bouleversements technologiques et sociétaux, j'ai toujours été très reconnaissant d'avoir appris, grâce à ma formation universitaire, à faire face aux nouvelles réalités, à les assimiler et à en tirer parti pour transformer le monde. De nos jours, il faut plus que jamais être capable de s'adapter et d'innover. In the midst of this world health crisis, the capacity of our global community is being strained and tested. In society at large and within the university, what was considered, quote, normal has suddenly and perhaps irrevocably changed. Over the last 16 months, you yourselves witnessed a radical transformation in your own education. And in the midst of that wave of change, you persevered and succeeded. Your graduation here today is proof of your extraordinary capacity to respond creatively and courageously to our rapidly changing world. Votre présence me rassure énormément, car c'est vous qui devrez composer avec les défis et les possibilités que présente l'avenir. Ce sont vos idées, vos rêves et votre énergie qui permettront au monde d'évoluer autant d'ici l'an 2060 qu'entre 1980 et aujourd'hui. Les efforts qui vous ont menés ici, les années passées à étudier intensivement, les relations étroites nouées avec vos camarades et dans la communauté universitaire, ainsi que votre résilience face aux perturbations et à l'incertitude qui vous ont bien préparé à servir la société et à changer le monde. The scope of that transformation will be greater than we can imagine here today. In the coming years, you will find cures for diseases. You will conceive and design new technologies. You will build successful businesses. And you will write the poems and novels that will define your community and your time. All this and much more. I'm truly excited for you as you approach the great challenges and great opportunities that await you. Évidemment, votre passage à l'Université d'Ottawa n'est qu'un début. Dans ce monde en évolution constante, il est primordial de poursuivre sa quête de connaissances, de s'ouvrir aux nouvelles expériences et de toujours savoir s'adapter aux circonstances changeantes. Pour demeurer sur la voie du succès, on ne doit jamais cesser d'apprendre. Mais vous avez prouvé que vous pouvez travailler dur, que vous êtes discipliné et que vous finissez ce que vous commencez. Vous avez tout ce qu'il faut pour réussir dans les contextes les plus difficiles. You are now UOttawa's newly minted alumni. Be proud to represent your alma mater wherever you may go, just as we will take pride in all your present and future accomplishments. Today, we validate your effort and your achievement, and I'm honored to offer my own personal, sincere congratulations to you. But tomorrow is when the work really begins. Tomorrow is when you start truly your own transformation of this extraordinary world. Work hard to fulfill your dreams. We're counting on you. Félicitations. Congratulations.
Thank you, Chancellor Rovinescu, for your commitment to the University of Ottawa and to the class of 2021. Maintenant, je vous invite à visionner la présentation de Jacques Frémont, recteur et vice-chancelier de l'Université d'Ottawa, qui prononcera une brève allocution à l'intention de la promotion de 2021.
Aujourd'hui n'est pas un jour comme les autres. C'est le jour de votre collation des grades et j'aurais tant aimé être en mesure de célébrer votre réussite en personne avec vous et les vôtres. Malheureusement, la pandémie en a voulu autrement. Je sais à quel point depuis 1 année et demie, votre vie d'étudiant a été chamboulée par la pandémie actuelle, à quel point vous avez dû développer une résilience hors du commun et à quel point vous auriez aimé que les choses se passent bien autrement. Moi aussi, croyez-moi. J'espère que nous aurons bientôt l'occasion de nous reprendre, en personne cette fois, pour vous conférer à nouveau votre diplôme. Each of you has taken a different and distinct path to graduation. Each of you has worked hard and grown profoundly during your journey. And so I congratulate each and every one of you on reaching this most important milestone. Well done! You should be very proud. This is also a very significant moment for those who aided and accompanied you along the way, your parents, friends, family, professors, and mentors. I know that they all share the pride of your accomplishment. So I would also like to thank all those who supported you during your studies and during this most extraordinary time. On behalf of the University of Ottawa, we are so grateful. Thank you, and thank you. Chère promotion de 2021, le diplôme qui vous est octroyé aujourd'hui est la preuve tangible de votre réussite, preuve que vous chérirez et qui vous accompagnera tout au long de votre vie. Mais au-delà de ce morceau de parchemin, ce sont ces éléments difficiles à mesurer et à évaluer, comme les bons moments passés à l'université, qui resteront gravés dans votre cœur et dans votre mémoire. Les longues soirées d'études pour maîtriser des notions et des formules complexes, les discussions politiques, philosophiques enflammées qui vous auront aiguisé votre pensée et élargi vos horizons, les amitiés indestructibles et les liens durables tissés dans notre communauté universitaire. Toutes ces choses font partie intégrante de votre expérience à l'Université d'Ottawa et seront des outils précieux pour partir à la conquête du monde. No university experience can be without challenges and pitfalls. Yet, yours has been marked by truly extraordinary and remarkably difficult circumstances. None of us could have imagined that you would need to overcome a global pandemic to earn your degree, or that you would be tested in so many unprecedented and stressful ways, and yet you have thrived. I so wish things would have been different for you. I know we all wish it. And yet, I'm so proud of how you have risen to meet the challenges you have faced. Through your perseverance and the support of your university community, you have successfully arrived at this moment of completion and celebration. Your courage and resilience and your dedication to your studies have all been extraordinary. You are members of a very special and historical cohort of students. You have proven yourselves truly worthy of your degrees, and the University of Ottawa is so proud to celebrate you today. You are now graduates and alumni of the University of Ottawa. You have earned your place in our rich and global community. Vous avez appris et intégré les valeurs qui caractérisent notre université, l'ouverture d'esprit, le respect des autres, ainsi que la reconnaissance des richesses collectives que constituent le bilinguisme et la diversité. Ces valeurs vous seront utiles pour vous tailler une place et transformer le monde. Je vous invite à les garder bien vivantes dans les années à venir, alors que vous profiterez des fruits de votre labeur. Quels que soient les endroits que vous explorerez, les nouvelles amitiés que vous nourrez et les relations professionnelles que vous forgerez, rappelez-vous toujours que vous serez ici, chez vous. Enfin, je vous exhorte aussi à ne jamais oublier vos rêves. Vous avez beaucoup accompli et vous avez énormément appris, mais votre quête ne fait que commencer. Aujourd'hui, plus que jamais, le monde a besoin de vos rêves et de vos connaissances, mais aussi de votre courage et de votre espoir. Allow me to insist. The world needs more than ever your vision as well as your values. Values of tolerance and respect, values of generosity, value of openness to the world and its incredible richness, ambition to change things for the best and not for the worse. as it is too often the case these days. Dear graduates, the adventure continues and a new chapter of your life starts today. This is a pivotal moment that deserves to be celebrated. I send you my very best wishes for success and happiness, and of course, congratulations to you all. Félicitations à tous.
Thank you, Monsieur Frémont, for this video presentation of your remarks. I know that you care deeply about our students and how passionately you hope that each will have the opportunity to fulfill their dreams. Chaque année, on invite des finissantes et des finissants à prononcer un discours d'adieu à leurs consoeurs et à leurs confrères de classe. A class speaker is an engaged class leader, a class president, or someone who has shown outstanding academic excellence. Il me fait grand plaisir de vous présenter le représentant de la classe pour la collation des grades 2021. Wee Hu, qui vient de compléter ses études dans le programme de baccalauréat spécialisé bidisciplinaire en informatique et mathématiques. Étudiant boursier dès ses débuts à l'Université d'Ottawa, Wee Hu a débuté son parcours en sciences sociales, puis s'est joint à la Faculté de génie en deuxième année. Il a profité du programme d'initiation à la recherche au premier cycle sous la supervision de la professeure Lucia Moura en informatique théorique. He was a finalist in the faculty's idea competition and scored well at the Putnam math competition. By his third year, he was pursuing a software engineering internship at Google in San Francisco. He was awarded a prestigious Fulbright Killam Fellowship at the University of Washington. He completed a research internship in computer vision at Shanghai Jiao Tong University and was an engaged student as president of the U-Ottawa chapter of Engineers Without Borders. Par la suite, il a remporté la première place du prix Cognos pour un projet d'informatique de quatrième année qu'il a effectué sous la supervision de la professeure Lucia Moura et le professeur Yang Yi Mao. He was also the only Canadian applicant out of thousands to be selected to participate in the 8VC Fellowship Program dedicated to supporting future technology leaders. Maintenant, je cède la parole au représentant de la classe de 2021. Please join me in viewing this video presentation from Wee Hu, your class speaker for 2021, who is graduating today with a Bachelor's of Science with a joint honors in Computer Science and Mathematics.
Bonsoir, Monsieur le Chancelier, Monsieur le Recteur, Monsieur le Doyen, invités d'honneur, famille et amis. C'est un grand privilège d'avoir été choisi pour prononcer ce discours. Fellow graduates, congratulations. These past few years have been of self-discovery. Nous avons été inspirés et nous avons été mis au défi. Beaucoup d'entre nous n'ont pas commencé dans le même programme que celui qui est écrit sur notre diplôme ce soir. And being here tonight is a testament to our willingness to make a sacrifice, to narrow our focus, our potential, and specialize in a discipline. Thus, many of us leave this university with skills that will serve well in industry. However, it is worth remembering that the goal of going to university was never to be trained for a job. Nous avons étudié, suivi des cours facultatifs, lu des grandes œuvres, non pas pour obtenir un emploi, de bonnes notes ou un diplôme. We took on a journey aiming to become powerful and articulate individuals, ones who can think critically, speak clearly, and write well. Regardless of our discipline, we were to be made into scientists, sans attachement à nos idéologies, préjugés, positions politiques, et prêts à falsifier nos croyances et à rechercher la vérité. Graduating virtually in these circumstances, it is easy for us to lose sight of how fortunate we really are. Bien que nos circonstances de vie et nos expériences soient diverses, nous avons eu le privilège commun ces dernières années d'être guidés par nos pairs et nos professeurs ici à l'Université d'Ottawa. In my case, I owe a great deal to Professor Lucia Moura, Mike Newman, and Yang Yi Mao. And more generally, there is no better time in the history of humanity to be a computer scientist or an engineer. In spite of the protests and the activism, the world is fairer, more forgiving, better than it's ever been, and that's no matter what we try to quantify. Il n'y a pas de meilleur moment pour viser un impact évolutif et négocier notre place dans le monde grâce à notre mérite et à nos compétences. Je voudrais terminer par une citation d'un homme sage qui m'a inspiré il y a des années. The righteous one is he who rediscovers in adulthood what he lost in childhood. As we make this transition, I pray we will not forget that child who stepped foot on campus many years ago, full of potential and eager to take on the adventure.
Thank you, Wee, for these warm tributes to your fellow graduates. L'allocution des finissantes et des finissants est toujours un moment de fierté. L'avenir est certes très prometteur pour ces jeunes finissants et cette nouvelle cohorte de diplômés. We have heard from some of your peers, youthful voices looking ahead to great things. Now we turn, as we do every year at this time, to an individual who has exemplified the values of this institution during a long and inspiring life of achievement, the recipient of this year's honorary doctorate degree. Les doctorats honorifiques sont décernés à des individus qui, par leur parcours de vie exceptionnel, ont apporté une contribution significative à leur profession et à la société en général. Nous leur avons donc demandé de partager avec nous des réflexions et des mots d'inspiration. Shortly, we will hear from the honorary doctorate recipient for the Faculty of Engineering for spring 2021. I now invite Jacques Beauvais, Dean of the Faculty of Engineering, to introduce to you Monsieur Gilles Patry.
Gilles Patry is a renowned engineer, educator, and entrepreneur whose invaluable commitment to the University of Ottawa dates back nearly 50 years. Starting as an undergraduate at U-Ottawa in the early 70s, Gilles Patry returned to this institution in 1993 as the Dean of the Faculty of Engineering. He went on to become the Vice President Academic in 1997, and then from 2001 to 2008, he guided the institution as President and Vice Chancellor through 7 years of remarkable growth. En tant que chercheur, Gilles Patry est spécialiste de la modélisation, de la simulation et du contrôle des systèmes de traitement des eaux en général et des stations d'épuration des eaux usées en particulier. On lui doit plus de 125 communications dans des revues à comité de lecture et des colloques, communications qui ont profondément influencé le domaine du génie environnemental. Throughout his career, Gilles Patry has been a perennial advocate for innovation. From 2010 to 2017, he occupied the role of President and CEO of the Canada Foundation for Innovation. Created by the Government of Canada to fund research infrastructure, the Foundation is an independent corporation that makes significant financial contribution to Canada's universities, colleges, research hospitals, and nonprofit research organizations. Through its work, the Foundation assures the capacity of Canadian institutions to carry out world-class scientific research and development of new technologies. Through this very important role, Gilles was a critical partner and supporter of universities throughout his term as president, and he was specifically a strong advocate for the importance and the impact of university research. The Canada Foundation for Innovation was transformative in supporting leading-edge university research, and Gilles was instrumental during this period in guiding the organization in the accomplishment of its mission. Gilles Patry poursuit son travail essentiel de soutien de l'innovation à titre de directeur général de l'U15, le regroupement des universités de recherche du Canada. Il a été nommé chevalier de l'Ordre de la Pléiade par l'Assemblée parlementaire de la francophonie pour son apport à la communauté et a été reçu membre en 2010 de l'Ordre du Canada et de l'Ordre de l'Ontario. Pour son indéfectible dévouement à l'éducation, pour ses recherches avant-gardistes et pour son soutien de l'innovation canadienne, Gilles Patry est une source d'inspiration pour l'université et la promotion de 2021. I now call on the Chancellor to deliver the official conferment upon this year's honorary doctorate recipient for the Faculty of Engineering.
Monsieur le recteur émérite, chers collègues, à titre de chancelier de l'Université d'Ottawa, université dont le campus principal est construit sur le territoire ancestral du peuple algonquin, En vertu des pouvoirs qui me sont dévolus, je vous confère le grade de docteur de l'université avec le titre et tous les honneurs et privilèges afférents. Mr. Patry, dear colleague, as Chancellor of the University of Ottawa, university whose main campus is built upon the ancestral lands of the Algonquin people, by authority of the powers vested in me, I do hereby confer upon you the degree of Doctor of the University with the title, honor, and privileges that are proper to it. Au nom de nos finissantes et finissants, ainsi que de la communauté de l'université, merci d'être parmi nous aujourd'hui et bienvenue encore une fois à la grande famille de l'Université d'Ottawa. Félicitations, M. Patry.
It is now my honor to introduce Gilles Patry, Doctor of the University, who shall address the class of 2021. S'il vous plaît, joignez-vous à moi pour visionner cette présentation de Gilles Patry, notre récipiendaire de doctorat honorifique cette année.
Monsieur le chancelier, Monsieur le recteur, Monsieur le doyen, chers diplômés, permettez-moi d'abord de vous remercier chaleureusement pour l'honneur qui m'est fait aujourd'hui. Je suis très touché de recevoir un doctorat honorifique de mon alma mater, une université exceptionnelle qui a joué un rôle important dans ma vie personnelle et professionnelle. Dear graduates, on this very special day, I take great pleasure in congratulating you on your academic achievements. You should be proud of your accomplishments, which have brought you to this important transition in your lives. I know all of you have worked hard to get here, but let me also acknowledge the contributions of your parents, family members, teachers, mentors, and friends who have supported you during your studies at the University of Ottawa. Without them, the journey would have been more difficult and less rewarding. Il y a 50 ans, presque jour pour jour, j'étais à votre place, attendant avec impatience de recevoir mon diplôme. J'avais 20 ans à l'époque et je n'aurais jamais cru avoir un jour l'honneur et le privilège d'être doyen de la Faculté de génie, vice-recteur aux études, puis recteur de cet établissement tout à fait exceptionnel. Encore moins recevoir un doctorat honorifique de mon alma mater. While Canada is ranked as one of the best countries in the world to live in, sadly, the recent events at Kamloops and in London, Ontario, have shown us a somber side of our past and the fragility of our current society. You will now be called upon to shape our future. You know, the graduating class of 2021 constitutes a highly diversified group of individuals. Its members are women and men born in Canada and in all corners of the world. Many are parents and caregivers, and many have studied part-time while pursuing a career. Many will enter the workplace while others will engage in graduate and postdoctoral studies. In each and every one of these graduates, the University of Ottawa has been eager to cultivate a love of learning and to expand your capacity to seek and find meaning and fulfillment in everything you do. When we combine this ideal with the ideal of excellence, we have what I believe is the true definition of the University of Ottawa. L'université, comme vous pouvez maintenant en témoigner, est un formidable espace d'échange intellectuel et de liberté où enseignants et étudiants poursuivent un objectif commun, l'acquisition de connaissances, d'aptitudes et de compétences et le développement d'une approche critique et éthique si importante pour ceux qui veulent jouer un rôle constructif dans ce monde complexe qui est le nôtre. Of course, you've had to show discipline, patience, and will throughout your studies to overcome the hardships that have come along in your path. But you have, at the same time, acquired great confidence in yourself. And that is what your diploma is crowning today, and you have every reason to be proud of it. You will, I am sure, keep an unforgettable memory of this intellectual and social environment that will have enriched this period in your life. And once engaged in what some call the real world, you will undoubtedly evoke with nostalgia the wonderful years that you spent at the University of Ottawa, which will henceforth be your alma mater to you also. I realize that this is not the way that you ever imagined celebrating your graduation. However, let me tell you that over the last 18 months, scientists, engineers, and computer scientists just like you have worked tirelessly to create and produce vaccines designed to control and stop the spread of this deadly virus. The fact that so many high-efficiency vaccines have been produced in such a short period of time speaks to the power of research and innovation. You know, innovation is one of those words that is dropped everywhere by everyone, to a point where it has lost its true meaning. Around the world, innovation-driven ecosystems are anchored by world-class, research-intensive universities, just like the University of Ottawa. Innovation is about people. Innovation is about making the world better. Innovation builds on basic, curiosity-driven research to make things better for the benefit of society. Cette pandémie nous a montré la puissance de la recherche, la nécessité de persévérer et l'importance de l'innovation. Vous savez, pendant plusieurs années, la technologie de l'ARN messager, qui est à la base des 2 vaccins les plus populaires, n'allait nulle part. Le défi était de savoir comment faire passer les brins fragiles d'ARN dans les cellules. Un défi quasi insurmontable jusqu'à ce que Aquitas Therapeutics, une société canadienne issue de la UBC, développe un revêtement lipidique qui forme une enveloppe protectrice autour de l'ARN lorsqu'il pénètre dans une cellule. Une innovation canadienne issue du secteur universitaire. In fact, Canada has a lot to be proud of when it comes to innovation. The past Governor General of Canada, David Johnston, recently co-authored a book entitled Ingenious: How Canadian Innovators Made the World Better. In it, he lists 297 innovations that show how creative Canadians are, including innovations ranging from alkaline batteries, canola oil, the electron microscope, the pacemaker, peanut butter, the zipper, and the electric light bulb. Yes, the light bulb. The light bulb was not invented by Edison, but by Henry Woodward in Toronto in 1874. And 100 years ago, Banting, Best, and MacLeod, 3 researchers at the University of Toronto, discovered insulin, a landmark discovery that changed the world. In his book, The Innovators, Walter Isaacson says that innovation requires at least 3 things: a great idea, the talent to execute it, and the business savvy to turn it into a successful product. And the president of Georgia Tech, Bud Peterson, frames it a bit differently when he says, an idea is not an invention is not a product, and a product is not a business. Innovation is the process of taking an idea and ensuring that it benefits society. While Woodward may have invented the light bulb, it was Edison that made it a successful product and a thriving business for the benefit of society. En tant qu'ingénieur et informaticien, je vous invite à explorer de nouvelles façons de faire les choses, à prendre des risques, à devenir à votre tour des innovateurs. In a recent book entitled Leonardo da Vinci, Isaacson reflects on the genius of Leonardo da Vinci. He finishes the book with a few thoughts that apply to the graduates of 2021. Be curious. Seek knowledge for its own sake. Retain a childlike sense of wonder. Respect facts. Avoid silos. And let your reach exceed your grasp. And I would add, surround yourself with exceptional people. Throughout my career, I've had the good fortune of working with stellar individuals. À cet égard, permettez-moi de remercier mes collaborateurs, mes étudiants et mes collègues de travail, avec qui j'ai eu le grand plaisir de travailler durant ma carrière. J'ai eu la chance au cours des années d'être entouré de personnes compétentes et dévouées qui ont marqué mon parcours de différentes façons. Et l'une de ces personnes est mon épouse Ruby, qui enrichit ma vie tous les jours et que je remercie de tout cœur. As new alumni of the University of Ottawa, you will now play a pivotal role in society and in the reputation building of your institution. Congratulations again, and please take with you my warmest and my best wishes for success.
Merci beaucoup, Monsieur Patry. Votre travail remarquable s'avère certes une source d'inspiration pour nos finissantes et nos finissants. C'est maintenant à notre doyen de prendre la parole. Please join me in welcoming back Dean Beauvais to address this year's graduate.
Bonsoir à tous. Good evening, everyone. It is an immense pleasure for me to be here tonight. I would like to offer my sincere congratulations to you on the completion of your degree. C'est un immense plaisir pour moi d'être ici ce soir. Je tiens à vous adresser mes sincères félicitations pour l'obtention de votre diplôme. We've heard some of you use words like transformative and empowering when describing your experience with us. Some of you didn't know what to expect when you started your program. Others among you may have thought you knew. But in most cases, your university careers have likely taken twists and turns that have pushed you to adapt, refocus, and to find strength deep inside you to persevere. But you're here today. You made it, and we couldn't be prouder of each one of you. We are all here today to celebrate your achievements. Nous sommes tous ici, bien que virtuellement, pour célébrer vos réalisations. Graduation is more than just a day. It's about honoring your years of hard work and dedication. It celebrates not only how far you've come, but also the excitement of a new journey that begins. Your journey is the one you've shared with your family and friends, your profs, your mentors since day one. This milestone is worth sharing today with those who have and who continue to cheer you on. We are engineers and computer scientists. We are disruptors. We continue to reimagine what the future looks like. We continue to make the future together. Matthew Brockman, biomedical mechanical engineering, said it best when he shared his story with us. Engineering is truly a team degree. There is no way that I could have achieved the academic success that I have had it not been for the constant support of my peers. Together, we celebrated our achievements and picked ourselves up when times were tough. The friends I made from the biomedical mechanical engineering program are some of the brightest young minds out there, and we finished this degree together. Not everyone's journey has been easy. Some of the most impressive stories we've heard are those of overcoming obstacles, hardship, and adversity. In the end, these experiences, no matter how challenging they may be, have shaped you for your future. Your dreams of completing your degree, of making a difference in this world, have inspired you enough to keep going and to never give up. That resilience, that grit, and that determination are what make you the person you are today. Vos rêves d'obtenir votre diplôme, de faire une différence dans ce monde, vous ont suffisamment inspiré pour continuer et ne jamais abandonner. Cette résilience, ce cran et cette détermination font de vous la personne que vous êtes aujourd'hui. As you embark on the next chapter of your lives, remember how far you've come, what you've achieved, and who has helped you along the way. Remember that your engineering family is never too far away and will always be there to celebrate you, support you, and partner with you to bring new ideas to light. We will always be your biggest fans. Congratulations, félicitations.
Voici le moment tant attendu. Nous procéderons maintenant à la collation générale des grades. And now the moment you have all been waiting for. We will now proceed to the general conferment of the degrees. Members of the graduating class, please rise. Candidates et candidats, veuillez vous lever, s'il vous plaît. À titre de chancelier de l'Université d'Ottawa, université dont le campus principal est construit sur le territoire ancestral du peuple algonquin, en vertu des pouvoirs qui me sont dévolus, je vous confère les grades que vous avez obtenus en satisfaisant aux exigences du Sénat avec le titre et tous les honneurs, droits et privilèges afférents. As Chancellor of the University of Ottawa, university whose main campus is built upon the ancestral lands of the Algonquin people, by authority of the powers vested in me, I do hereby confer upon you the degrees to which you have demonstrated your entitlement to the satisfaction of the Senate with such title, honor, rights, and privileges that are proper to them. Congratulations. Félicitations.
Congratulations, you did it. You are now officially graduates and alumni of the University of Ottawa. Félicitations. Après plusieurs années de dur labeur et de longues études, voici enfin venu le moment de recevoir votre diplôme. Soyez fiers de vos réalisations. Le doyen Beauvais procédera maintenant à la lecture des noms des finissants et finissantes. Nous félicitons tous ceux et celles qui ont complété leur parcours académique. Conformément au processus et au protocole entourant cette cérémonie virtuelle et par respect pour la vie privée de nos étudiantes et étudiants, seuls les noms de celles et ceux qui se sont inscrits à la cérémonie et qui ont donné leur consentement seront présentés. Les noms seront présentés par ordre alphabétique et par section dans l'ordre suivant. D'abord, les diplômes de doctorat, suivis des certificats d'études supérieures, des diplômes d'études supérieures et de maîtrise, et ensuite des baccalauréats. Dean Beauvais will now read the name of the graduates. We want to congratulate all our graduating students. In accordance with the protocol pertaining to this ceremony and to respect the privacy of our students, only names of those who have registered to participate in this virtual ceremony and provided their consent will be presented. Names will be called alphabetically by section, presented in the following order: doctoral degrees, graduate certificates, diplomas and master's degrees, and then the undergraduate degrees. Monsieur le Doyen, à vous.
Birouz Abbasadeh, Mokhtar Abouketala, Nima Agniaï, Rabah Al-Abdul Rahman, Imad Hazim Alainachi, Alamir Maraï Alamir, Omar Salem Mubarak Al-Bouriki, Mohamed Fazi Ahmad Al-Harmouri, Basma Mohamed Al-Moabar, Sama Badar Aloufi, Fahad Abdulaziz Al-Shamar, Alaa Nazir Al-Slaiti, Rahele Arabgol, Hala Asad, Hilda Azimi, Hawazin Faiz Badawi, Fahad Chowdhury, Brendan Doyle, Hossein Ibrahimi Dinaki, Mershad Golesorki, Deliang Guo, Mehdi Hassan, Mohamed Saif Eddin Houash, Pilar Mata, Wail Obidallah, Al-Hassan Abdullahi Ohioma, Christopher Panaridis, Pavel Alexandrovich Popov, Gazal Ruhavtse, Alexander Shopf, Sabah Siadat Musavi, Samira Siddiqui, Arthur So, Masume Souflai Sharbabak, Ahmad Temuri, Alexandra Tsituras, Christopher Valela, Hao Yu Wu, Pengai Ying. Voici ce qui complète la remise des doctorats. This completes the awarding of the postgraduate doctoral degrees. Félicitations à toutes et à tous. Congratulations to each of you. Nous présenterons maintenant les finissantes et finissants qui se sont mérités un certificat d'études supérieures, un diplôme d'études supérieures ou un diplôme de maîtrise. We will now proceed to call the names of the candidates entitled to receive a graduate certificate, a graduate diploma, or a master's degree. Ashish Gursharan Singh, Harsimran Singh, Nidhi, Pratik Jagadish Parwani, Shazaib Farooq, Sneh, Maria Abbasi, Yasmin Abu Seta, Rani Adaduk, Nagusadir Adusumili, Nehal Agarwal, Michael Agyi Kina, Bushra Ahaban, Nadim Ahmad, Mohammed Mansour Ahmed, Siraj Ahmed, Olushola Rafiu Ajibola, Nizar Fadl Mohammed Al-Aqwa, Shema Al-Aqwa, MD Taimi Alam, Hanan Al-Dakhil, Omar Al-Doboni, Sofana Al-Fuhaid, Gada Abdubaki Ali, Zarif Al-Islam, Muhammad Alizadeh Baluchi, Yasser I.J. Amouri, Mehdi Aragi, Puya Arefi Magadam, Ramin Arizu, Haley Grant Arnott, Shreya Arora, Rahul Arutla, Mohammed Noaman Ashraf, Kavitha Ashwath Narayan, Niharika Avasti, Uha Yadav Avula, Mirza Hidayatollah Beg, Debasis Beshnab, Sukhmandeep Singh Bashwa, Oluwato Biloba Omolara Bashwa, Kipro Basu, Andre Belchin, Suruthi Bendi, Adam Mohammed Ben Jarid, Adarsh Basker, Pankti Rajiv Kumar Bhatt, Swati Bosle, Shashidar Biradar, Nicole Bond, Justine Lucie Boudreau, Chun Chao, Naga Shravanti Chandra, Manoj Kumar Chandrasekaran, Uri Chen, Siwan Chen, Yur Chen, Achyut Krishna Chapuri, Shruti Selvarajan Chettiar, Rajat Chidananda, Venkata Srai Krishna Reddy Chirasani, Alisha Chitkara, Fanindra Choda, Tausif Tassin Chowdhury, Stalina Sterling Christian, Samip Shreyas Dalal, Alexandra Egoyibo Taras, Ashim Das, Hossein Darwaza Nisani, Sai Sanhitha Dipti Mahanti, Dianesh Nath Divi, Halil Denise, Apurva Vinod Deshpan, Nicholas Dichero, Ashani Disanayake Modiyan Salaj, Harsh Joykumar Dixit, Cheng Duan, Akhil Reddy Dugi Reddy, Niharika Durga Mahanti, Ravi Prakash Duva, Sonal Dwivedi, Bita Ibrahimzadeh Asel Tabrizi, Melika Sadat Eftekarian, Irfan Eftekari Targi, Youssef Ahmed El Dahan, Nabil El Hasnawi, Nasim El Homani, Mustafa El Katerji, Maram Emadeddin El Wefati, Hussein Mohammed Fahad, Farzana Farshad, Giorgio Fegali, Attila Fernandez Brito Silva, Jacqueline Nicole da Conceição Fernando Mondlane. Fadia Johanna Fiev. Piaoyang Fu. Narendra Nad Gajula. Ankit Ganguly. Shang Gao. Young Gao. Himanshu Garg. MD Ali Hamed Ghazali. Damba Bahadur GC. Kimiya Galamdanchi. Ahila Jina. Arpita Jiriyapanava. Chandana Garagondanahali Pahta. Yashika Goyal. Bowen Gu. Raghu Ram Gudla. Yanhan Go. Chi Go. Abhishek Gupta. Sakshi Gupta. Dipti Guru Prasad. Mariam Haj Mir Fatah. Yeshin Han. Shiki He. Shautian He. Tejaswini Helagali Shivabasapa. Marma Homayun Mer. Rusbe Hosseini. Gadid Humed. Junjie Hu. Junan Huang. Mohammed Ahmed Mohammed Badr Hussein. Dayan Imran. Zain Imran. Krishna Jagadish Chandra. Vasista Jampa. Navina Janakiraman Narayanan. Rebecca Janki. Aditya Kamlesh Kumar Jariwala. Suhani Pralad Jetliya. Amin Javan Mardi. Hauning Jiang. Jichu Jiang. Derya Milan Kumar Joshi. Yash Pravin Kadam. Sandeep Kumar Reddy Kadapa. Hardeep Singh Paramjit Singh Kakad. Himashri Kambampati. Siddhartha Reddy Kamidi. Kartika Ramachandram Kandamchongarat. Jaya Harsha Kandimala. Manikant Kankala. Anusha Kankari. Deepan Ratilal Kansodaria. Miraj Rajesh Kapadia. Nimish Kapoor. Gokhan Karasu. Vaibhav Prajot Karnik. Harshini Kata. Avrinder Kar. Gurinder Kar. Harmanjot Kar. Manjit Kar. Navpreet Kar. Parul Preet Kar. Simran Kar. Afla Binti Kayyum. Ahmad Ali Khan. Asafa Khan. Tanaya Khanna. Praneeth Kode. Ansh Anil Khosla. Joseph Kim. David Kiobola. Kirti Kirti. Harika Kohli. Vaishnavi Kohli. Arathi Kongara. Bharti Koz. Sonik Chandrakant Kothari. Venkata Surendra Reddy Kovudi. Michael James Krieger. Govinda Kumar Kumar. Kuldeep Kumar. Nikhila Kunaparedi. Mubin Murad Lalani. Ahmed Lamrani. Hao Li. Wantong Li. Shinuri Li, Ian Li, Yue Li, Shuyu Liu, Yishan Liu, Xiao Tsong Ma, Siren Ma, Radesh Kumar Madali, Kajal Madhusudan, Fani Rohit Magandi, Raunak Mahesh, Mohammed Omar Malik, Palwi Malpotra, Bhavya Mamidi, Akhil Munchikalapudi, Mohana Priya Mandu, Nancy Wilfred Maro, Farnaz Masudi, Rochelle Matthew, Himanjali Mata, Christopher McIntyre, Omid Mehrabian, Zibo Meng, Inku Amhayesus Metafaria, Yu Mi, Ankur Mishra, Sant Ram Mishra, Vidi Jayprakash Mistry, Ajay Modaji, Mohammad Reza Mohebi, Kavya Murutyon Jaya, Anis M. Shaluf, Yadunanda Mukundan, Sri Vanil Jayant Mamudi, Ratna Kishore Munaga, Naga Saket Ram Nagala, Rashi Nagpal, Vashit Kumar Nalam, Kirtana Nalamari Devanan, Madhu Narayanaswamy, Komal Nayar, Nimat Omateo Oguntoke, Toluwalase Onakoya, Chukwuemekar Michael Orsurji, Jajiga Utiwa, Divya Lakshmi Pathmanaban, Gayatri Palanisamy, Dhruv Pandya, Krishnakanth Panala, Parishwa Ketan Parikh, Bhargavi Nileshbhai Patel, Bhargav Kamleshbhai Patel, Kushbu Kalpeshbhai Patel, Parth Ramesh Chandra Patel, Parth Kumar Dilipbhai Patel, Raj Patel, Viral Vasudevbhai Patel, Zeel Kamleshbhai Patel, Shabnam Parveen Khan Pathan, Tasnima Khan Pathan, Anaga Anil Patil, Kranti Ranadish Penta, Joshua Benjamin Julius Philipson, Neema Ferdous Pia, Arezu Puladi, Thiwanil Kumar Kirit Kumar Prajapati, Amar Rafat, Seyede Hamide Raisadat, Tilak Raj, Vijay Rajalbandi, Arun Nikesh Rajendran, Rashmi Ramachandra, Hari Prasad Ramakrishnan, Manimanikam Ramasamy, Nikita Ramesh, Durga Prasad Rangavajala. Priyank Ashwin Kumar Ragunwala, Rahul Ranjan, Sabah Rashid, Athreya Srinivas Rayaprolu, Sadika Reddy, Gaurav Roy, Arif Rubayet, Askia Rumama, Jean-Pierre Sabag El Rami, Kiran Sadananda, Mediya Safari Nasab, Soroush Salehi, Fatima Samavarian Khorasani, Sahar Samsami, Nagendra Varma Sangaraju, Ravi Saraswat, Yamuna Satish Kumar, Jaydeep Ashokbhai Savalia, Richard Scott, Hitav Kumar Dilip Kumar Shilani, Mingji Shah, Shirayu Jayendra Shah, Deepan Heman Shah, Dhruv Tejal Shah, Ishita Himanshubai Shah, Mohit Shah, Sanskruti Shah, Baji Baba Shaikh, Tamina Shams Jahan, Yogita Shangari, Shakiba Shariat Panahi, Deepti Sharma, Gohil Ashok Sharma, Manu Sharma, Sahil Sharma, Risha Manjanath Shetty, Omaima Shuaib, Asma Shubair, Pahuldeep Singh Sidhu, Shivdeep Kaur Sidhu, Nasil Sinan, Bhavani Singhatam, Akashdeep Singh, Amrit Pal Singh, Ayush Pratap Singh, Jaskirat Singh, Karamveer Singh, Ramanpreet Singh, Shivam Singh, Sonia Singh, Teshpal Singh, Nishant Solanki, Oselu Messi Louis Sonny Egbehahi, Alberto Sosa, Nicholas Ryan Susi, Shilpu Srivastava, Wenqing Su, Yuan Sun, Sanjana Reddy Suredi, Rebecca Mame Fosua Taki, Arushi Talwar, Tanyitiku Dora Tambe Oben, Nishan Tandon, Prabhu Teja Titla, Singwen Tiyuan, Gilmar Hernando Tuta Navajas, Oditiya Udaya Banu, Mariam Aquil Unwala, Mario Valencia, Anjali Vasudevan Valiyamadam Pujakilidam, Srikanth Vari, Ali Vasek Nia, Kalyan Reddy Vati, Tosan Peter Velor, Povitra Venkatesh, Rajdeep Virdi, Biliang Wang, Shuyai Wang, Yuin Wang, Jalzi Wei, Nikhil Widani, Fabian Richard Willems, Damon Walsh, Wenbo Wu, Zhenhao Wu, Apiradan Wasiman, Xiaoyang Shi, Tianle Shua, Yassin Mohammad Yahaya, Baba Serge Zango, Mingan Zhang, Jianhong Zhang, Zhexin Zhang, Kaiyi Zhang, Xu Zhang, Shun Zhao, Jiankong Zhao, Hu Zhu, Hossein Zen Agaji. Danny Zo. Voici ce qui complète la remise des certificats d'études supérieures, des diplômes d'études supérieures et de maîtrise. This completes the awarding of the graduate certificates, graduate diplomas, and master's degree. Félicitations! Congratulations! Nous présenterons maintenant les finissantes et finissants qui se sont mérités le grade de baccalauréat ou un grade professionnel. We will now proceed to call the names of the candidates entitled to receive a bachelor's degree or a professional certificate. Yasmin Abdel Azim. Ahmad Abdel Rahim, summa cum laude, and this student receives a second degree. Ahmed Abdel Rahim. Rahima Abdo, magna cum laude. Ali Abu Elala, magna cum laude. Zoya Abu Jaish, magna cum laude. Paul-André Abu Zaid, magna cum laude. Hanin Ali Abu Jayab, cum laude. Adebowarle Benjamin Adebesi. Emmanuel Nosakare Agana. Amro Ahmad, summa cum laude, and this student receives a second degree. Hassan Ahmed. Chukwuemeka Enoch Ajero. Jeremiah Ajayi, magna cum laude. Enyolua Ajetomobi. Justin Akpiei, cum laude. Mohamed Al-Amin, cum laude. Obey Al-Batnouni. Don Marian Dilanga Al-Gama. Tayab Ali. Zarek Ali, summa cum laude. Ferozuddin Alizada. Yasmin Al-Qadri, summa cum laude. Benoit Alal, summa cum laude. Abdulaziz Al-Mualim. The student receives a second degree. Omar Mazin Al-Mualim. Ismail Al-Najmi, cum laude. Rim Al-Sis, magna cum laude, and this student receives a second degree. Mazen Al-Tawil. Khalid Al-Tawil, magna cum laude. Ojinwidi Amrasa, magna cum laude. Nick Anderson, summa cum laude. Noah Andrea. Chigok Agnikwanye. Mahir Anama, magna cum laude. Lori Antranikian. Ramzi Aoun, magna cum laude. Isabella Aragon Rodriguez, magna cum laude. Josh Aurora, cum laude. Marc-André Arsenault, summa cum laude, et cet étudiant reçoit un deuxième diplôme. Elizabeth Asper. Quinton James Ashby. Jared Ashton, magna cum laude. Joshua Auberton. Mathieu Martin Boulet-Aubin. Daniel Aubry, cum laude. Kareem Awad, cum laude, and this student receives a second degree. Iniaya Ayala. Safat Aziz. Kathra Badreldin, summa cum laude. Joseph Badrouk, cum laude. Jaywan Bey, magna cum laude. Mamadou Mustafa Ba, cum laude. Michel Palamou, magna cum laude. Yash Bale. Sébastien Barrette, magna cum laude. Evan Alexander Barroso, cum laude. Mustafa Rabah Bashir. Batahan Bak Basolu. Hamza Basrai, magna cum laude. Sayebei Angelique Carmen Bayoro, cum laude. Tristan Beal. The student receives a second degree. Mathieu Marc Bellefeuille. Cet étudiant reçoit un deuxième diplôme. Adrian Beltran. This student receives a second degree. Yassine Ben Abdelali, cum laude. Youssef Ben Ali, cum laude. Michael Benavides Rodriguez. Mohamed Youssef Benemchish, cum laude. Yassine Benani, magna cum laude, et reçoit un deuxième diplôme. Oliver Benning, summa cum laude. Jordan Benoit. Kenza Benzikri, cum laude. Arthur Beresnovich. Manajan Berin Palingam. Zainab Bamgurwala. Alexandre Paul Bijot, magna cum laude. Philippe Bonneville, cum laude. Alexandre Bouchard, summa cum laude. Samantha Boucher, cum laude. Colin Boudignon. José Boudreau, cum laude. Kenza Boudrioua. Mohamed Bougader, magna cum laude. Sami Boukaled, cum laude. Elie Boulris, cum laude. Amir Boumesber, cum laude. Walid Bounoir, summa cum laude. Matthew George Brockman, summa cum laude. Alexi Brody. The student receives a second degree. Abdullah Bader. Raphael Budd, cum laude. Matthew Bull. Tyler Burnham, cum laude. Akiniele Bandele Café Fibrici. Sean Cameron, cum laude. Elliot Ren Carrier, cum laude. Harjat Chahal. Jotkanwal Chahal. Simbarasher Chakarnukar. Lokhim Nicholas Chan, magna cum laude. Raymond Ken Hong Chung, magna cum laude. Isabelle Charette, summa cum laude, et reçoit un deuxième diplôme. Thomas Charette, summa cum laude. Patrick Charlebois, summa cum laude. Mitchell Chatterjee, summa cum laude. Mengshuan Chen, magna cum laude. Jihan Cheng, summa cum laude. Kenny Jr. Cheng. Stephanie Chiaroto, cum laude. Inès Chikaoui, summa cum laude. Et elle reçoit un deuxième diplôme. Isaac Choi, summa cum laude, and receives a second degree. Charbel Chouefati. David Clark. Fabio Colella, cum laude. Isabelle Coll, summa cum laude. Robert Andrew Conrad, cum laude. David Camilo Cortés Quijano, summa cum laude. Jean-Christophe Costicella, summa cum laude. Angus William Cowan. Sabrina Crepaldi, summa cum laude. Tyler Anthony DaCosta, magna cum laude, and receives a second degree. Ning Dai, summa cum laude. Samuel Daly, cum laude. Madison Diane Davis, cum laude. Terence de Cruz. Peter David Dearden, summa cum laude. Peter David Dearden receives the University Silver Medal for the second highest standing in the honors bachelor programs in the Faculty of Engineering. Jack Dell. Benoît Denis, summa cum laude, et reçoit un deuxième diplôme. Parthav Nimish Desai. Ian Desjardins McFarlane, summa cum laude. Cameron Tyler Day. Mohamed Fares Dawadi. Awa Diallo, cum laude. Mayumuna Kana Diallo. Milena Dion, cum laude. Salomé Dion Laforêt, magna cum laude. Fanta Diop, magna cum laude. Claire Bernadette Doris, summa cum laude. Liam Paul Patrick Dowdall. Noor Osama Dowardar, magna cum laude. Dylan James Doyle, cum laude. Jean-Philippe Dubé. Alexandre Ducharme, cum laude. Olivier Dumas, magna cum laude. William Dupuis, cum laude. Michel Dussault, magna cum laude. Anik Dutt Chowdhury. Liam Edenden. Kira Edwards, magna cum laude. Ini Abassi Okon Ekanem, cum laude. Bilal El Chama, magna cum laude. Faras El Chama, magna cum laude. Nadar El Dali. Chisomebi Udak Ele. Ismail El Gorfi. Hussein El Hakim, cum laude. Taha El Helwani, magna cum laude. Murad El Mufti. Fad El Messiah, cum laude. Loïc Elombat Mbede, cum laude. Omar El Rakawi, summa cum laude. Gofran El Sayed. Cameron Elsby, magna cum laude. Ahmed El Shafai, magna cum laude, and receives a second degree. Sarah El Tabek, cum laude. Joshua Ogeniganare Erivo. Sayed Mahdi Etemad, cum laude. Megan Anna Facet, magna cum laude. Linjay Fan, cum laude. Peter Farah, summa cum laude. Joseph Gilles Farrell. Eniola Fayomi, cum laude. Omar Feda. Chunshu Fei, magna cum laude, and receives a second degree. Romesh Fernando. Saad Fetouhi, cum laude. Ryan Fleck. Jonathan Drew Fleischman, cum laude. James Matthew Forgy. Christopher Francis, cum laude. Maxwell Thomas Friedenberg. Samuel Freemark. Rhea Quinn Friday. Thomas Scott Fulton, magna cum laude. Noah Galbraith. Janil Gandhi receives a second degree. Nevin Wangsham Ganesan, summa cum laude. Mugabo Kevin Gatera. Salwat Musabalaji Gabadamasi. Nabil Karel Bagidi, cum laude. Angelica Gendron, cum laude. Jess Gilchrist, cum laude. Michael Kieran Gilhooly, magna cum laude, and receives a second degree. Haley Elizabeth Goodman, Mahiyar Gorji. Jacob Green, summa cum laude. Harsimran Grewal. Tarunjita Garewal receives a second degree. Hilary Grew, cum laude. Harsh Gupta, summa cum laude. Noah Habte. Noah est décédé avant d'avoir pu terminer son programme. Nous sommes heureux de remettre son diplôme à titre posthume à sa famille. Mariam Hamoud, magna cum laude. Arbab Hakwa, cum laude. Arjun Harikumar. Louisa Kaina Harkouk, magna cum laude, et reçoit un deuxième diplôme. Rachel Harrison, summa cum laude. Sami Hashmi. Bailey Christine Heimpel, cum laude, and also receives a second degree. Miranda Holder, summa cum laude. Brigitte Humpe, magna cum laude, et reçoit également un deuxième diplôme. Zaharko Dimitro Hrushevsky, cum laude. Weehu, summa cum laude. Weehu reçoit la médaille d'or de l'université pour la plus haute moyenne obtenue dans les programmes de baccalauréat spécialisés de la Faculté de génie. Weehu reçoit aussi la médaille d'argent du gouverneur général à l'étudiante ou l'étudiant qui a obtenu la plus haute moyenne pondérée cumulative dans un programme de baccalauréat spécialisé ou l'équivalent dans les sciences. Toutes nos félicitations. Yuang Cheng Hu, magna cum laude. Wei Hao Huang, cum laude. Yang Chi Huang, cum laude, and also receives a second degree. Lucas Hubert, cum laude. Serena Hunt, summa cum laude, and also receives a second degree. Cynthia Ibrahim, cum laude. Jacob Samuel Ilakwa, magna cum laude, and also receives a second degree. Aditya Ali Imam also receives a second degree. Alvis Islam. Abubakar Ismail Awale. Soha Issa. Amadoun Isabre, cum laude. Aaron Ita, summa cum laude. Ahmed Ayman Jabber. Amar Yassar Basic, magna cum laude. Ehime Jato, magna cum laude. Mohamed Gibran. Isabella Jimenez, cum laude. Nancy Johnson Omodu, magna cum laude. Prashant Joshi, cum laude. Franklin Jumu. Jacob Jurkovich, cum laude. Erosino Kago also receives a second degree. Ornella Brigitte Asha Kahasha, summa cum laude, et reçoit un deuxième diplôme. Kai Kang, summa cum laude, and receives a second degree. Atinder Paul Kanwar. Gabriel Karkaji, magna cum laude. Karim Karoui. Rihanna Keeling. Rachel Kaler, summa cum laude. Orion Kemp. Rikiel Kerdem Chonfi. Bilal Khalid, cum laude. Amelie Khan. Zen Onabi Khan, Minchul Kim, cum laude. Daria Kolpastikova, magna cum laude. Camille Kosi. Malik Kouame, cum laude. Venkata Srikar Kovali. Charita Koya, magna cum laude. Apurvata Kumar, cum laude. Vin Kumar also receives a second degree. Bertrand Kutuluka, cum laude. Ashley Annick Lebel, magna cum laude. Marie-Pierre Laberge, summa cum laude. Elisa Ledani, cum laude. Frédéric Laflèche, summa cum laude. Amanda Lafleur, cum laude. Luca Lafontaine. Brandon Troy Lagasse, summa cum laude. Xiu Pang Joshua Lai, magna cum laude. Alexandra Laird, also magna cum laude, and also receives a second degree. Joey Laird, summa cum laude. Fuzia Laksasi, cum laude. Benny Lakumu Masumbuku, cum laude. Julien Lambert, magna cum laude. Hélène Lamontagne, summa cum laude. Tanner Lamotte. Peter Lamquach, cum laude. Nicholas Daniel Landerville also receives a second degree. Geneviève Lanzer, magna cum laude. Mona Lawan, summa cum laude. Francis Vignola Laverne, magna cum laude. Cooper Lawrence. Justin Lawson, summa cum laude. Marc Leblanc. Yibin Li. Geneviève Leroux. Aishing Li, cum laude. Ellen Jiahui Li, magna cum laude. Thomas Hiley, summa cum laude. Jenny Liang, cum laude. Kenneth Lim, magna cum laude. Yu Hang Lin, cum laude. Jingwei Liu. Xiaoyan Liu, cum laude. Kieran James Lobo, cum laude. Kate Lougheed, summa cum laude. Thomas Loudon. Celestine Iliana Lozano Galia. Chengshu Liu. Camry Mabon. Obi Marie-Reine Maboudou. Valentin Magot. Magtire Mahad Abdallah, cum laude. Maze Mahassan, summa cum laude. Spencer Manerick, summa cum laude. Alexandra Marchisi. Daniel Thomas Marcucci. Justin Matt, cum laude. Etienne Mabumba. Leah McCormick, cum laude. William Gerald McEwen. Christophe Mea. Elisabeth Mercier, cum laude, et reçoit un deuxième diplôme. Marwan Wael Ibrahim Messili. Amandine Michel, cum laude. John McHale. Connor Millard. Luke Miller. Paul Miller, cum laude. Danica Milosevic. Omer Mirza, cum laude. Leila Mitri, magna cum laude. Yutaro Miyata, magna cum laude, and also receives a second degree. Amin Mijidu also receives a second degree. Trulang Mao, magna cum laude. Hamze Mohammed, cum laude. Lola Michaud Montague, cum laude. Danica Monpetit, summa cum laude et reçoit également un deuxième diplôme. Madison Morgan, magna cum laude. Brett Morey, cum laude. James Robert Morrill. Jason Michael Morrill, cum laude. Christopher Mutsatos, cum laude. Basil Marayan, magna cum laude. Amanda Inessa Mugisha, cum laude, et reçoit également un deuxième diplôme. Ralph Muhimundu. Bradley John Murphy. Frédéric Murphy, cum laude, et reçoit également un deuxième diplôme. Jean Chrysostome Nabolé, magna cum laude, et reçoit également un deuxième diplôme. Ivan Napoles Medina, cum laude. Hansel Timon Nien. Karel Nagena Dongmo. Eric Nguyen, cum laude. Koa Alexander Nguyen, magna cum laude. Chiron Weon, cum laude. Aji Fatou Nias. Graham Edward Nickerson. Cash Nelson Niederhuber, magna cum laude. Nick Nyogabo. Roger Nyongjira, cum laude. Gladys Nakazer Mawabo. Jérémy Normandin, cum laude. Erwin Nazia Batonga. Aidan Thomas O'Connor. Eurekua Odei Wantumi. Toluwani Ogunsanya. Emmanuel Chidu Okosha also receives a second degree. Christy Ogeninyo Remi Olotu. Yazan Omar, cum laude, and also receives a second degree. Megan O'Neill, summa cum laude. Jordan O'Reilly Carr, summa cum laude. Amadou Wendiam Erwan Wedraogo, cum laude. Uthman Usmoi. Shochun Pan, summa cum laude. Kimberly Paradis. Nicholas Raymond Paré, magna cum laude. Janaki Padek, magna cum laude, and also receives a second degree. Hee-Chan Park. Jamin Nimish Patel, cum laude. Shail Patel. Tristan James Paul, magna cum laude. Suran Mithra Pereira. Carissa Permisar, cum laude, and receives a second degree. Hong Pham also receives a second degree. Marisa Full, cum laude. Marco Pierini, magna cum laude. Simon Poirier. Lucas Pomainville, summa cum laude. Jonathan Popowick Bastian, summa cum laude. Ariane Jade Poserio, cum laude. Kevin Power Peacock. Jonathan Prance. Alison Procher, magna cum laude. Zachary Provost, magna cum laude, et reçoit également un deuxième diplôme. Haneen Kassem, cum laude. Anan Rahman, cum laude. Shadmin Rahman, magna cum laude. Johan Devarmadam Raju, cum laude. Rohan Rakshik. Noah Ramsaran. Mohammed Shadma Rashid. Faniri Lianjo Ratelozon, cum laude. Stefan Ratsimba, cum laude. Harrison Ray also receives a second degree. Taylor Reed, Saad Ranmouni, cum laude. Jacob Riopel, cum laude. Justin Requina, cum laude. Ethan Selwyn Alexander Rodriguez. Thomas Rodriguez Torres, magna cum laude. Utsav Gurdahalal Rolikar. Bradley Thomas Rose, cum laude. Connor Ross, magna cum laude. Jean-Miguel Roy, summa cum laude. Olivia Angelique Roy, summa cum laude, and receives a second degree. Pramiti Roy, Shushital Roy, cum laude. Jared Rosen, William Rugamba, summa cum laude. Shima Odrik Rukeri Kibaye reçoit également un deuxième diplôme. Raphaël Rothenberg. Sarah Sade, magna cum laude. Parastu Saharkis, cum laude. Chris Saint-Lô, cum laude, et reçoit également un deuxième diplôme. Daniya Sajad, cum laude, and receives a second degree. Dienaba Sal, cum laude. Bijan Samier. Lina Subai, magna cum laude. Natalia Sedgwick, cum laude. Saban Siddiqui, magna cum laude. Matt Seri. Amrit Sinaratna, magna cum laude. Dennis Savink, summa cum laude. Devan Shah also receives a second degree. Siti Nadira Shamsuddin. Patrick Shannon, magna cum laude. Rahul Sharma. Kaylee Shepard, summa cum laude. Bradley Shepard, cum laude. Kevin Shee, summa cum laude. Michael Scholdice, summa cum laude. Barbara Sibiga. Gabriela Seguin de Francisco, magna cum laude. Thomas Sinclair. Nicholas Singer, cum laude. Herjout Singh. Sanzi Josepha Sitamza Wacha, summa cum laude. Zadush Sivakumar, cum laude. Alexandra Sklokin, summa cum laude. Jason Alexander Smith, cum laude. Philip Some. Hafsa Suleiman Abdillahi, magna cum laude. Annick Saint-Denis. Jacob Anthony Steele. Mihai Stefan Stefanescu, cum laude. Michel Stefan, summa cum laude. William Stewart. Jérémy Saint-Pierre, summa cum laude. Gautam Sundararajan. Olga Surjak, summa cum laude. Shérif Silla, cum laude, et reçoit également un deuxième diplôme. Megan Sylvain. Reed Tate, cum laude. Mina Taleb, magna cum laude. Austin Tambakopoulos, cum laude. John Bo Tang, summa cum laude. Athanasios Theodorlis. Joshua Thomas, cum laude. Nahom Bisrat Tirfe. Jeffrey Jan, magna cum laude, et reçoit également un deuxième diplôme. Thomas Tokarczyk, Cheryl Jean Tolola, Julie Touril, summa cum laude, et reçoit également un deuxième diplôme. Vinkiem Justin Tran, magna cum laude, and also receives a second degree. Uri Trejo Pimentel, magna cum laude. Simon Jonathan Tremblay, cum laude, et reçoit également un deuxième diplôme. Tyler Sang, cum laude. Chantal Song, cum laude. Stephen Sim, cum laude. Esther Tuatomuno, Chikwesiri Uchechukwu Ahamuboshi. Stefan van der Mosselaer, summa cum laude. Theo Vanderberg. Joshua Anthony Vassell, magna cum laude. Autumn Verlin. Maxime Vienno, cum laude. Rebecca Vilmer, magna cum laude. Anthony Pasquale Vincelli, cum laude. Joshua Vinci, cum laude. Susanna Vukovic. Abdul Majid Wadi. Justin Wager, magna cum laude. Carter John Wallace, magna cum laude. Thongwei Wong. Kai Wong, magna cum laude. Lin Tian Wan, cum laude. Shuo Wang. Frank Tianren Wang, summa cum laude. Xingpeng Wang, cum laude. Zhuoran Wang, magna cum laude. Jihao Wang. Wida Wardak, magna cum laude. Blake Westby, cum laude. Jacqueline Alexandra Whalen, magna cum laude. Thanuk De Silva. Liam Wilford, magna cum laude. Rohan Brian Williams, cum laude. Benjamin Thomas Wilson, cum laude. Benjamin Wolf. Joanne Woloshin, summa cum laude, and receives also a second degree. Jonathan Wong. Nora Wong, magna cum laude, and receives a second degree. Samuel Warren. Dennis Shohui Wu, magna cum laude. Haoji Wu, magna cum laude. Mengqi Wu, magna cum laude. Yuheng Wu. Declan Wiley. Ahmed Amin Yakubi. Muyi Yang, cum laude. Puwen Yang. Wentao Yang, summa cum laude. Sadek Yaru Ngobi, cum laude. Marius Stéphane. Jihao Yin, cum laude. Mina Youssef. Lina Yusuf. Zain Zaglul, magna cum laude. Michael Thomas Zalewski, cum laude. Af Ahmed Ali Philippe Zan, magna cum laude. Zhengyang Zhang, magna cum laude. Xiaoyan Zhao. Yi Zhao, summa cum laude. Chui Zhen, summa cum laude. And Chui Zhen receives the University Silver Medal for the second highest standing in the honors bachelor programs in the Faculty of Engineering. Fulin Zhang. Hongjian Zhu, magna cum laude. Nicolas Znamensky. Armin Zolfagari, magna cum laude. Ryan Zuba. Voici ce qui complète la remise des diplômes de la Faculté de génie. This completes the awarding of all degrees, diplomas, and certificates for the Faculty of Engineering. Nos diplômés méritent toutes et tous nos applaudissements. Let's give all of our graduates a final round of applause from wherever you may be watching today's ceremony. Félicitations. Congratulations to all.
My heartfelt congratulations to you all. Nous avons traversé ensemble cette cérémonie virtuelle et nous sommes très, très fiers. Nous espérons avoir le plaisir de vous accueillir de nouveau sur le campus prochainement afin de célébrer vos réalisations en présentiel. I hope you enjoyed our ceremony from wherever you might be today. It was my great pleasure to be your MC this evening. As Chancellor Romanescu said in his remarks, work hard to fulfill your dreams. We're counting on you. La cérémonie de la collation des grades étant maintenant terminée, il m'appartient de lever cette séance. The business for which convocation was called having been discharged, it is now my duty to declare the ceremony closed. Thank you. Merci.